Hi everyone, I'm Darcy Benencosa and I'm here today to talk again about the Contax 645. In this video, I want to talk about all the things that go wrong with this camera because apparently there are a lot. I've had really weird things happen with mine, like for example, I shoot like this vertically. If I ever change and go like this and my hand goes like this, it won't shoot. I don't know why. You guys, it's weird. Like this, it's fine. This is fine. This is fine. This, it doesn't work. I've had it stop working because it was too cold. I have had it stop working because it is too warm. It's a very sensitive camera. So when it stops working, don't freak out. You will find a way to fix it. My number one place to fix it is my heart and intuition, and I listen. My second place to fix it is Q's camera in Provo. I love him. He does everything, and I take my camera in once a year, sometimes twice a year if I've gone to desert places. So this year I was in Thailand, and even though I had had this service like I do pretty much every January because I take some downtime then, I'm not shooting, I had it serviced in January and I went back and had it serviced right after I got back from Thailand because I was shooting on beaches and just in hot, humid elements. The humidity can cause fungus and mold to grow on your lens. Sand can get trapped into the shutter. So if you go to a tropical location, I highly recommend to keep these cameras in long standing that you send it in and get it fully cleaned and looked at and make sure everything is operating properly. I travel a lot. Do you travel a lot? So I have to make sure that these are, I spent thousands of dollars on these cameras, so I really make sure that I upkeep them at least once a year, sometimes twice a year, every time after I visited a foreign country. Well, it doesn't have to be a foreign country, but anytime I've shot a lot of beach work or in humidity, I definitely take it in to get cleaned up. Other things that go wrong is a lot of times these sensors, and I kind of talked about this in my review of what all the buttons mean, and you can go watch that video, but this sensor tends to be the one that goes quickly. So this, if you blow on it, if you speak kind words to it, if you talk to it nicely, if you do lots of things here, I don't know if it really works, but it works. Like I've had my camera literally stop working. I take this out, I blow on it, maybe warm it up with my breath in the cold, and then I put it back in, and voila, it's worked. So I feel like these cameras just like to F with us in our brains a little bit because they are very difficult. They're like a Bond girl. Like they're so beautiful and they are so exquisite, but they're high maintenance, right? Am I right? I'm right. If you have any other issues with your Contax 645, let me know and I'm happy to help you troubleshoot them. The most important thing is if it gets cold, gently warm it up. If it gets hot, gently cool it down. It's seriously like a baby. If it stops working, start taking it apart and blowing on it and reassembling it. For some reason that really helps. Like sometimes mine will not shoot. It does this quite often. If I turn it off and then on, so it won't be shooting, I turn it off, I wait a second, I turn it on, it shoots again. I think that with all the movement, sometimes it just gets disconnected from its sensors, and if it can return on, it will start working again. So it's an enigma. It's definitely a learned relationship. I have two Contaxes. Here they are. And I've owned 5 in my life. I've honestly sold a couple of ones that I knew just weren't meshing with me. This has been my best one to date. It's the one I still use. I've been using it for about 4 years now. This is my backup one. I don't use her all the time. This one, I understand all of her quirks. We speak the same language. She works really well for me, and I've truthfully had very few issues with her. The only thing is when I try and shoot like this. It just doesn't work. If anybody knows the answer to that one, let me know. Thanks for watching this video on the Contax 645. Make sure to go out there and tackle your photography like a ninja.